And back to the final report tonight on Championship Saturday from Williams-Brice Stadium, where Hillcrest defeats defending 4A Division I champion Dutch Fork 47-17, a huge surprise. First state championship in football for the Rams, and they do it in convincing style tonight. Actually, Dutch Fork had the early lead at 17-6, but then two big plays turned the entire game around. J.D. Ballinger had a 67-yard touchdown run for Hillcrest to make it a 17-12 game. And then just a few seconds after that, Marco Westfield intercepted Dutch Fork quarterback Tate Fant, took the ball back 48 yards for a touchdown. And all of a sudden, it's a 19-17 Hillcrest lead. On top of that, Fant suffers a concussion trying to make a play on the pick, has to leave the game, and he takes the offense with him because from that point forward, it was not much going for the Dutch Fork offense. They missed their quarterback tremendously. They worked a couple of different guys in there, but nothing seemed to work. And the Hillcrest defense, knowing that Dutch Fork was playing basically with one arm because the quarterback was out, really geared up their defense to stop the outstanding running back for Dutch Fork, Matthew Colburn. He was limited to just 75 yards. So with that 19-17 lead, the Rams just poured it on from there, and they played with reckless abandon on offense and defense, kind of knowing that Dutch Fork was not going to be able to manufacture much of an offensive threat. Offensively for Hillcrest, terrific balance. They had 209 yards rushing, and they had 206 yards passing by quarterback Colin Sneed through two touchdown passes. Brian Spurgeon had a big day receiving, 3 catches for 133 yards and a touchdown. So a Hillcrest program, which had been one of the worst programs in the state for many years, Greg Porter took over in 2010 and really turned this thing around. They've gotten gradually better each year, and they capped it tonight with an impressive win over Dutch Fork, 47-17. And they will not be one-year wonders because they've got a lot of good young players on this team who'll be back next year, including their quarterback, including their top receiver. So you can expect Hillcrest to be a factor in 4A Division I again next season. So this wraps up a long day of high school football at the stadium and concludes the regular season and postseason play in high school football in South Carolina. First game of the day, Spartanburg High, won in 4A Division II. Second game of the day, South Point, won in 3A. And now Hillcrest wins in 4A Division I. Next Saturday, it's the North-South game down in Myrtle Beach at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, the annual Touchstone Energy Bowl. Look forward to being there for that. And then the weekend after that, of course, it's the Shrine Bowl in Spartanburg. That'll do it for our coverage here, sportstalksc.com at Williams-Brice Stadium.